1966, a man named Charles Hoffling proved a title on a phone line was enough. This is the white coat effect, and once you see how it works, you'll notice it running your whole life. You obey the uniform, not the person. You do it dozens of times a week. A Hyvis worker waves you into a lane, and you turn the wheel. A white coat says, roll up your sleeve, and you do. Your brain isn't lazy, it's efficient. It uses the costume as a shortcut for, this person is allowed to give me orders. The problem is, the shortcut never checks if it's true. Charles Hoffling runs a quiet test on a real hospital ward. A nurse picks up the phone. A voice she's never heard calls himself Dr. Smith. He orders 20 milligrams of a drug called Astroden. The maximum safe dose is printed right on the box. 10. He's asking for double. 3 rules broken at once. An unknown doctor. An order over a phone line. A dangerous dose. 21 of the 22 nurses started to give it before anyone stopped them. Afterward, other nurses were asked, would you ever do this? Almost every one of them said no. They knew the rule. The coat, even an invisible one, over a phone line, erased it. Now take it further. 1961. Stanley Milgram, Yale University. A man in a gray lab coat tells ordinary people to shock a stranger. The dial climbs. 15 volts, 300, 450. A voice behind the wall begs them to stop. The coat says continue. 65% went all the way. But here's the part everyone forgets. Milgram took the coat's power away. He moved it out of Yale into a rundown office. He had an ordinary man give the orders instead. Obedience collapsed. Same command, same button, different costume. The shocks were never real. The obedience was. 1974. Leonard Bickman takes it to the street. He sends a man to give strangers strange orders. Pick up that bag. Give this stranger a coin for the meter. In ordinary clothes, about a third obey. In a guard's uniform, the number nearly doubles. Then Bickman adds a twist. The uniformed man gives the order and walks away before they can act. They obey anyway, obeying an empty patch of sidewalk. The uniform didn't need to stay. It had already done its job. So what is actually happening in your head? The coat is a symbol, and your brain treats symbols as evidence. In 2012, Adam and Galinsky gave it a name, enclothed cognition. Clothes change the person wearing them, too. Put a lab coat on someone, and they concentrate harder because they believe they've become a careful person. The costume works from the outside and the inside at once. It tells you who to obey, and it tells them who to be. Here's the uncomfortable part. None of these people were weak or stupid. The nurses knew the dose. The volunteers hated every second. They obeyed because the shortcut is built into all of us. It's the same instinct that lets a society of strangers work at all. A world where nobody trusted a uniform wouldn't work either. The coat isn't the enemy. Not checking it is. So the next time a stranger tells you what to do, ask one quiet question. Who is this really? You can make almost anyone obey you if you wear the right uniform in the right place and say it like you already have permission.